Hello, everybody. I'm your host, Eric Bird here at StopStrugglingNow.com. And tonight, it's a surprise because I'm going to be unavailable for the Wednesday night live stream with members only chat. So tonight, I decided to do a Tuesday night live stream with members only chat. And welcome, everybody. Stop Struggling Now gear. Check. But before we end this short intro, we're talking about real estate investing, ladies and gentlemen, pre-construction style. And it's about real estate course without credit, no barriers to entry. We're going to go around the world a little bit. We're going to talk about it this evening and let me know what you think. Now, remember, this is members only chat. Everybody else can watch. So anybody in the chat room tonight will have the icon next to their name. So please like, subscribe, and click the bell below so you get the latest updates. Now, let's get to it. All right, welcome back. And I want to thank you for being here, ladies and gentlemen, on a Tuesday night live stream. Because again, I'll reiterate, I won't be available on the Wednesday evening. I will be traveling. So you know what? I sprang this on everybody last minute, but we're going to talk about it, ladies and gentlemen, because there are a lot of real estate investing options, not just only in the DR, but around the world. In fact, I'm going to talk about something right now. A lot of you may be watching this and saying, hey, Eric, I need credit, but we're talking about pre-construction, ladies and gentlemen. So that means you can buy property in downtown Miami. Granted, you might need about a $50,000 to $100,000 down payment because the prices are $500,000, $600,000, and then you make your monthly payments. Or you can go the other route, like in Asia, in Mexico, and the DR, where properties cost less, so therefore you need a less of a down payment. But credit is not a barrier. You don't need the credit, ladies and gentlemen. All right, that is major when you're investing in real estate. Again, real estate investing is easy if you know what to do, but a lot of people want to go the long way, the hard way, and they also have different ideas on what they want to do with real estate investing. That's what the deal is. So again, some people want to buy fourplexes, 20plexes, apartment buildings, 50, 100. Some people want to buy motel, hotels. Some people want to buy commercial properties where it's a mall or something like that, a strip center. But I'm not talking about the one where the girls are. I call strip centers the one where there's 6 or 7 stores and you walk in from the big parking lot. So that is the type of real estate investing that you can do. But oftentimes you get bogged down because you find out you need credit or you need like 25% of the down payment. And when you're talking about $1 million, not that many people have $250,000 at their disposal. There's 350 million Americans. There's less than 3,000 people that has like $250,000 cash that they can just say, hey, yeah, let me just go put that in. All right. So it's not that many people. So therefore, sometimes you might have to find 2 or 3 people. But the question is, when we start talking about commercial, where do you get the money? And you have to find these people or the hedge fund or the crowdfunding source where people do have together. They're willing to put in $250,000, $600,000, $1 million. You have to get out there and meet people when you want to do that. But this right here, no barrier to entry. So you don't have to go meet anybody when we're talking about personal real estate investing, simple pre-constructions. That's one property, no credit check, no qualifying. You do need a revenue stream. They don't even verify your revenue stream. You need to be making your monthly payments while they're building the project. That is part of pre-construction. And by a benefit of this, you're also getting the appreciation. Let's see who's in the house tonight before we get into it. But here, I'm going to put something on the screen right now. Here we go. This right here is in Mexico, Playa del Carmen area. This is pricey, 2.8, right? But this is 9,000 square feet, and this is appropriate for this size. But Tulum, 1.8 for 5,000 square foot house. We're going to talk about that. But first, we got to show who's in the house tonight on the Tuesday night live stream. Mr. Wilson Koo is here. He has the icon naturally. Good evening, Mr. Bird and SSN family. 100% facts is his tagline. Thank you so much for being here on the Tuesday night live stream, Wilson Koo. Great trailer. Thank you so much, by the way. 6 minutes in, I forgot. Please smash the like button. This way, you know what it is. The YouTube algorithm knows that people are watching. And if you like what we're talking about, eventually, please subscribe to the channel. All right, great trailer. I appreciate that. Anybody else who saw the trailer, please let me know. I'd like feedback. I know some feedback already, but I like rolling it to get actual feedback all the time. CoinGecko is doing a crowd cast. Okay, Wilson Koo, let me know what you're talking about. I got something from them, but I didn't pay attention to it that much. But if you're talking about crowdcast, let me know what crowdcast means. Is that crowdfunding or crowdcast? Good evening, fam. Auntie Val is in the house on a Tuesday night live stream. Thank you so much for being here, where it's members only chat. That's why everybody has the icon in the chat room, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody else can watch, but if you're not a member with an icon, you won't be able to be in the chat room. Now, of course, anybody can talk about anything they want to during our live streams. Good evening, Auntie Val. All right. Hello, all. Victor Marrero's in the house. Thank you so much for being here on the SSN Nation Tuesday night live stream with members only chat. Victor Marrero with the icon and his tagline, let's do this. That's right. He's in the house as well. Let's talk about some more people in the house. Auntie Val says, good evening. Curtis Davis, Mr. Financial's in the house with the icon. Welcome to the SSN Nation Tuesday night live stream with members only chat. Thank you so much for being here, because we're going to be talking about it. In fact, Curtis Davis, tell me something I just remembered. I believe one of your friends, did they ever make that deal happen in the DR? Let me know. I keep forgetting to ask you that. Evening, Curtis Davis and Victor M. Right on. Hello, Wilson Koo. All right. All the formalities, all the niceties are in the house, but let's get into it. Let's talk about, I'm going over to Cancun area, over to Playa del Carmen area, the place that everybody neglected for 20, 25 years. Who knew 25 years ago or thereabouts, when they were building mega properties in Cancun and all the hurricanes came, and who knew that one day that this would actually turn out to be an investment that goes up in value by quite a bit? So we're going to look at some pre-construction pricing in that area, Cancun, Playa del Carmen, even Tulum, I guess now is going to be included in this. But look at this. If somebody would have told me like 15 years ago that there would be places in Cancun for 1.5 million or something like that, I would have said, I don't think so. But look at this. This is why when you build infrastructure, things happen. So one of the criteria that I've been talking about, and you guys have to really understand, if you're going to live somewhere, if you're going to live in, let's say, Cancun area, and you pick it, you choose differently if you're going to live there versus if you're going to use it for a rental. There's two different things going on, two different mindsets when you're using it for a rental versus living there. So you have to determine, are you going to live there first? Or are you trying to make money from this? Because if you're trying to make money, look at this new construction here, 2,600 square feet, and they're talking about 1 million, just call it $1.1 million. And it's only a 2-bedroom, 2-bath with ocean view, 2,700 square feet. Now, that is a lot of money. And again, yes, you can do magnificent rentals in this area, but keep in mind, you're dealing with the situation where 1.8, and in order for me to get my money back, that rental price is going to have to be pretty doggone high. And it's only a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. Now it's pretty big, but this is pretty serious when you're talking about 2,000 square feet and it's $1 million. Here goes one that's 4 bedrooms, 4 baths. Looks like this is ocean view as well, 1.1, but it's smaller than the 2-bedroom. So again, let me know what you guys are thinking here, because of course that's the highest prices, right? Because we're in that area. Let me see if I can actually change this up. Yeah, we can change it up here, right? Let me see if we can change it up. We'll go from low to high. But this is Mexico. This is pre-construction. All right. So you guys just think of that. So look, now we go to the opposite end of the spectrum, where this is just condos and it's a 1-bedroom for $67,000. Now, for most people, that starts to be affordable. All right. That's right. Evening, Curtis. Hello. The Crowdcast is a virtual meeting with speakers talking about the Avalanche ecosystem. All right. Wilson Koo, did I already miss that, or is it coming out tomorrow or the next day? What's up, SSN from DeKalb, Illinois? School of Hard Knocks is back in the house this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the SSN Nation Tuesday night live stream with the icon next to his name. What's up, SSN fan from DeKalb, Illinois? I'm so happy to see you once again, and with the icon next to your name. Right on. Thank you. A pleasant surprise this evening. So now we're looking at the $67,000 is nothing but a 1-bedroom, 1-bath. Okay, it's 551 square feet. You guys should be familiar with this. I'm not going to look into any of these this evening because I wanted to show you. And remember that Merida? Remember the first time I talked about Mexico, Merida? Look at this, 75,000 still. Merida's not on the water, but that's okay. 1-bedroom, 1-bath, $75,000. These are all reasonable. 726 square feet is pretty big. 75,000. We like these type of numbers, but it's in Merida again. Now, remember, they have that train over there. Okay, the Mayan train that they're going to be building, which is going to connect like Merida over to Playa del Carmen down to Tulum, which now you see Tulum here, $79,000. This is a small 1-bedroom. This is very small. This has to be a studio. 340 square feet. I would never recommend buying that. That's a hotel unit or a studio unit. Usually can only sleep 2. Rarely can you sleep 4, but if you put 2 beds in these, but that's a whole nother story. All right. But that's Tulum. Now, I don't know how to pronounce this other place here for 85, but here's Tulum again. Right. So let's see. Let me go to Tulum because that is a spot that a lot of people have been active in for the last year or two. So I don't know if they're going to show a development here, but let's find out. Let's see if they're going to show a development because I didn't do any research on this at all. So we're looking at it in real time, just like you and I am too. They have swim channels. They have co-working and rooftops. Oh my, this is what I like to hear, ladies and gentlemen. Swim channels, co-working, and rooftops. We like that. We like hearing this type of thing. The only thing that we're not hearing, let's see. Do we get pictures? Let's see what this is going to look like. Okay, we have some pictures. I don't know if you guys will be able to see it because that's the largest they're making them. This is interesting. All right, so this just gives you some of the cheaper opportunities that they have there. A small complex. Of course, it's not on the water at this price because Tulum has been built up. So anything on the water is probably going to be in the upper ones. But a nice little complex nonetheless. I mean, for 80 grand, 1-bedroom, but I wouldn't recommend it. But they don't show none of these swimming channels that I wanted to see. Private rooftop. I wanted to see some of this. Free weights. Oh, they have a fitness center, punching bags, weight room, exercise stations, outdoor gym, communal library, co-working. Okay. Wi-Fi. See this right here? These are the type of amenities that you need when you're buying property because you don't have to pay additional to set this all up. So I have to give them credit for adding these amenities. Remember, here's a social lounge, Wi-Fi. They're saying there's a pool. I like this. Hammocks. They're making it like a nice little condominium complex. We have space to store suitcases, sports equipment, scuba, wakeboards. Oh my, they included storage space. Oh man, I like that. And speaking of that, in the DR, a lot of places do not include a storage closet for the owner. That's something that's coming out now. Like in downtown Miami, they included owner lockers, as they call them, but rarely, that's just a locker in the unit, but rarely do they give you a storage unit where you can keep items. So that way you never have to travel to and from and bring stuff with you. And also, if you had a little locker, that means you can put the wakeboards or the water skis or whatever in there and allow your guests to use them. Right? So that's another option for you when you do real estate investing. So we're going to find out about it. Okay. Looks like a meetup is on tomorrow, and sent you the link. Thank you so much, Wilson Crew. Hopefully it's early because I'm going to be traveling tomorrow. We've been to Cancun a few times. The property prices there have already gotten away from OCs. However, there were projects 15 to 20 minutes from the beach for around 200K plus. Yeah, exactly. And notice I'm down in Tulum on this thing right here, but it's already escalated. But again, it's not too late, ladies and gentlemen, because they're doing the best thing that you can do, a country can do. They're connecting one popular location to a kind of forgotten location. And now you're going to have millions of other people, instead of staying in Playa del Carmen or Cancun or Quintana Roo area, they're going to drop down to Tulum, and they'll go over to Merida because you have transportation to take you down to and from, which now means it makes it palatable to stay in Tulum or stay in Merida, because you can say, well, I can be over in these other locations in an hour. That's pretty good. I like what they're doing with that. That's why the prices in these other locations like Tulum and Merida, they're small maybe right now, but in 5 to 10 years, they're not going to be small. The prices are going to escalate. Tulum is the next Cancun. See, Marrero's already on it, especially with the international airport projected to be built there. I think it's about 45 minutes from Playa del Carmen and 1.5 hours from Cancun. That's it exactly. That's the timelines. And when they put that train in there, we're good. So this right here is why Tulum is now the big thing, because the prices aren't 800,000, 500,000. You can still get something near the beach at 250,000, 200 inland a little bit, just a few miles inland. You can be to the beach in 10 minutes, and the properties are under 100 at Tulum right now. It's almost similar to what's happening in Punta Cana area, except Punta Cana is escalating so fast because, unlike Cancun and Playa del Carmen, Punta Cana is in a short area. They already have an international airport. They already have harbors and marinas. They just never had tons of properties available. All they had was those all-inclusives and hotels, but that's it. They never really had an infrastructure with a ton of villas and condos and apartments and all that. So that's the difference between Tulum sitting there all these years and Punta Cana sitting there all these years. So keep that in mind. And also keep in mind, between the two countries, guess who has more visitors? Dominican Republic has more visitors in the Cancun area. Is that unbelievable or what? Meet us 9 a.m. Eastern Standard. Oh, beautiful. Right on. Thank you for that information. Right on. Okay, I'll be on that. Right on. Okay, so we're back at it. And here we go again. Merida, 2-bedroom townhouse, 1,400 square feet, 88,000. Are these appealing to you, ladies and gentlemen? In fact, this is Mexico. There's nothing wrong with that. They do things a little bit differently, of course, because they have a trust there. You can't get deeded property in Mexico. It runs through a trust. So you have to trust them, which is a little different. I'm putting a link to these pre-construction, this list right here. And this 1,400 square foot townhouse, I like it. I like this. It's under 100 grand. So again, this is what you're looking for if you are thinking about Mexico. They have a little different way they do things. But again, It's still a trust. It's still going to be pre-construction. It just depends on what they're looking for. So we're going to go up a little bit more. I'm going to go to, let's get this over 100, at least get into the hundreds and see what the differences are, right? Because we're talking about, this is OCs, ordinary citizens. Not everybody can afford 500. Well, if you could, 500,000 or 400,000, now you're deciding in your head, well, should I buy a condo in Miami? Should I buy a condo in somewhere in Texas? Or, well, I don't know about the Gulf Coast. It's just, kind of iffy to me. But, should I buy something on the southwest coast of Florida? Should I buy something in the southern states on the coast, or on the west coast even? Because when you get up to $500,000 or $600,000, now you can almost buy any pre-construction anywhere in the world. All right. So let's go. Let's see what else we have. I'm going to go into that's not far enough. That's not deep enough into the 100s. So let's go. Next row should get us at least to the 120s. And we'll see if there's any difference. If we can get closer to the beach, here we go. They're showing this right here, Aldea Zama, 120, but it's only a one bedroom, 333. This isn't big enough. 400, yes, these are smaller, but I have a feeling they're closer to the water, or they may be nicer. But this isn't going to be nice. These are only 400, 500, 600 square feet. We need bigger units than this. But here's what I'm going to do, because I don't want to stay on the Mexico, but this is also in Tulum. This is only 300 square feet, which means it's a studio. But that doesn't mean that they don't have one bedroom, two bedrooms. But you can see the architecture here. It looks pretty nice. They have a studio in rooftop with a pool. Oh my, ladies and gentlemen. How cool is that? Now, this, if let me know what you think. Is this a studio with the pool, or is this an actual social area where everybody can come? This right here so far looks like, I can't tell what that was, because that would have been different. This is different, because if this has to be a lounge area, because I would go, that would be so awesome. This has to be a lounge. Oh, the renderings on this is pretty sweet. Now I see why the price is kind of crazy. Okay, all right. Whew. I was about to lose it, because if they made a complex where you had these little studios, moving pool by, and you could actually enclose it and then open it up and have a full open experience, that would have been spectacular. That looks like a social area that it was. This looks like the studio here. So, but that rooftop pool is pretty sweet nonetheless. Got to give them credit for that. And I don't know, it might be something going on up here. All right, pretty simple. Now, this is 120,000 amenities. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. This is what happens when you are in a mature area, and they know, due to their Cancun, Playa del Carmen, even Tulum, all their other areas that they rent, they know, number one, amenities. Look at this list: underground parking, elevator, nothing. Reception, I like that. So that means for a renter, that's good. Gym, jacuzzi, central pool, and I don't know what a Temazcal is. Yoga area, laundry, co-working, includes a boardroom, infinity pool, sunbathing area. I like this list. This is awesome right here. All right. That's awesome. So this is what you look for when you're looking for property. Now, granted, this is a studio. I don't know how much you can charge, but that's why you have to do your own due diligence when it comes to real estate investing. You just don't go, 120, it's cheap, and I want it just because of the way it looks. Now we have to figure out, how far is it from restaurants? How far is it from the beach? All of this becomes a factor when you start looking to rent out your location, no matter where it is in the world. Right now, we're in Mexico, where, in fact, Tulum is coming up a lot. And these units in Tulum are not that big. So that just means one thing. that means people have been buying units there because all these $120,000 units are only 500 square feet or less, 600 square feet or less. This is impressive. We're moving up in price, but the units are not getting any bigger. So that just means we might be getting a little bit closer to the water. But okay, I left a link down in the description. You all can check it out for yourself. So that's enough for that. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you think about the Tulum, Mexico area, or for that matter, Playa del Carmen, Cancun, Merida. All that could be on the list. But again, Mexico is a trust scenario. It's not deeded to you like in the DR, for instance, all right? Or like in America. So those are the things. If it matters to you, that could have a play on if you want to invest there. But again, no credit check, no qualifying is still on the table. Hi, Eric. Do you have the tax-free for 15 years? The Comfort Tour? Okay. Mexico does not have the Comfort Tour, but if you're referring to DR, yes, I have the Comfort Tour. Are you referring to the Wave? I don't know who's making the Wave, but who's ever doing the Wave, well, actually, I do know who's doing the Wave. Let me see. Isn't it Urban Group? I don't know. Here we go. We have an owner's closet in our Margaritaville home. That's right. Couldn't agree more on how important that is to the owners. Renters don't have access to it. That's where we keep the tequila. That's right. Exactly. I wish more developments would have this, but they don't. It would be so awesome if there was an owner's closet and the Nativo Miami, or was it the 501 Residences? Well, either one of those actually had an owner's closet. And I like that. And in Dominican Republic, I haven't seen anywhere that gives an owner's closet yet. And what we just saw in Tulum, they had an owner's closet. That's invaluable to me. If that adds greatly to the your unit. Looks good. Yep. No, I was referring to Mexico. No, they don't have a comfort tour in Mexico. As far as I know, they don't have it at all. You don't get off like that. Mexico is like to me, Mexico is more of a mature vacation rental spot, simply because people have went there for years, decades. Yeah, I remember when I used to see commercials for Acapulco when I was a kid, and now nobody even talks about Acapulco. Then people were always talking about Puerto Vallarta, and then now Puerto Vallarta is like, okay, no biggie. Then people were talking about Mazatlan, and then Mazatlan's like, okay. Then people were talking about Cabo, and now Cabo's like, okay. Everything's a little more mature. They still get tourists from all over the world, but they do not do that comfort tour like in the Dominican Republic. That's a rare situation, quite frankly. And the reason why they're doing that is what's going to happen in about, I estimate in 6 to 7 months, I think they'll be pulling that comfort tour off. So everybody in the new project starting out 6 months to 9 months from now, I don't think they're all going to be having the comfort tour. And quite frankly, in fact, it's already come up because Arco, I think it was Arco, when we had Mr. Estacio on, they didn't even have comfort tour in place, I don't believe. Or was it Sunrise Village? It was one of those, didn't even have comfort tour in place. They have to apply for it. But normally the other projects, they already applied before they started selling. So it was a promotional tactic. Whereas either Sunrise Village or Arco, one of those, does not have comfort tour on it yet. They have to get approved for that. So I'm pretty sure down the line, they're going to start going, okay, we have our 50,000 or 100,000 units built. Everybody else from now on, you're going to have to pay tax. So that's what I think is going to happen. Good question. Mexico don't have the 15-year tax exemption. However, there are tax exemptions for selling your property, but you have to live there for at least 2 years. Victor Marrero giving us inside information with Mexico. Yeah, their residency requirements and real estate are a tad bit different. Like I said, there's a reason, because they're mature. They're a mature market for tourists. They don't really have to do too much. All right. Whereas Dominican Republic right now, they are putting pedal to the metal, trying to up the game all over the Caribbean. They were like, we're not just going to settle for the 7.5 million tourists. We're trying to get all the tourists. So, I mean, think about it. How many places start going, I'm going to put in a adventure park and I'm going to do this crazy downtown. And I mean, there's not too many countries that commit hundreds of millions of dollars in projects all of a sudden when it seems like you woke up last year or 2 years ago and all of a sudden they said, oh, yeah, let's just get $1 billion worth of projects built over here and circle the map and start building the infrastructure. It's pretty crazy. Half Mexico hurt due to cartels. That's it exactly. That's how it always is, just like the bad part of town. Nobody wants to live there. Nobody wants to shop there. Nobody wants to go there. So the property values go down and tourists don't come either. So again, that's part of the reason, that's part of the problem in Mexico. And Mexico's not too keen on trying to deal with these cartels because the cartels are very powerful. And, when you're facing death by walking outside your door, it's, you kind of don't want to hunt down the bad guys all that much. So that's the only problem with Mexico. I see. Thanks, Victor. Yep, exactly. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm going to bring up another project. Now, that was Mexico. I just want to go over that real quick. But because our man, Mr. Estacio, is working, well, I believe it was Arco, the Arco project inside Vista Cana. I'm bringing this up because you guys don't know who this is, but the Noriega Group. They're one of the premier builders in Dominican Republic. And if Noriega Group is building your project, you are happy. So you can see already, this is REA in the middle. Over here on the right is Lagoon Residences at Vista Cana. Over on the left is Arco Golf and Residences at Vista Cana. Now, some other properties. Casa Punta Cana is downtown, if you're not familiar with that one. I don't know where this Botanica residences are. And here's the Punta Cana Professional Center. That's where their offices are in Punta Cana as well. But I want to show you guys one other thing. This right here, the Moxie. If you guys saw the downtown video, then you know Moxie. I'm going to click on this. It's not even for sale yet, as far as I know. And they already have it on their website. So it might be for sale, which means pre-construction for downtown. This is the one that's eclectic. Everybody wants to have a fun place every now and then. And the Moxie, this is the one. This is the one, in my opinion. All right. This is the fun joint. I don't know who would stay there, whether it's, if a person's under a certain age or over a certain age. But some people like this type of eclectic, fun atmosphere type of place. Well, they made it. So that is kind of cool. I got to give them credit. And they're building this downtown. Again, I don't know if it's even out yet or what the deal is. But the fact that they have it on their website might mean it's available. I don't know. So they're going to start building in May 2022. So that means prime time. You know what that means? When more tourists come in December, January, and February, they're going to be promoting this very heavily when they have millions of people coming to the island. 24 months. That is a pretty good, has potential anyhow, right? But I wanted to show you Noriega because a lot of people don't understand how this works because this is real estate, ladies and gentlemen. No credit check, no qualifying, no barriers to entry. But here's what I like about Noriega. And quite frankly, I really wish I could buy a property from these guys. But I have not so far. And one of the reasons is because when you have a premier builder, it's hard to ignore. And yes, you're going to have to pay for it. That's why Arco is expensive. But I love what they do. And here's the other thing that I love about them. I'm going to show you right now one of the things I love. And notice this, look at this, crypto payments, ladies and gentlemen. They're already on it. Yes, crypto payments. You don't have to wire your money or wire your payments or do anything. Crypto, and just to show you, I actually clicked on this earlier. It's actually live. It's hot. Look at this. Buy with crypto. So look, 100,000, buy. Payment 5,000, payment 1,000, 10,000, 20 with crypto. Is that amazing? They're already on it, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this. Here's the other thing. The POS system. They allow credit cards, debit cards for payments. So you don't have to worry about going to the bank and wiring it or having money transferred so you can wire, because you can do wires online now. You don't have to go to the bank. But all I'm saying is they make it so easy to make a payment. That's one of the features that I love about the Noriega Group. So here's the bank credit. You might have seen this, and some of you might be going, Eric, I thought you said it was no credit check. No, what this is for is when you're trying to get your loan. So if you don't understand how pre-construction works, pre-construction goes with, you're going to put, let's say, 10% down and then 30% during construction. All right. So that's your monthly payment during construction. And then at the end, they go 60% loan to value. So therefore, that's when you get your loan upon delivery. So they already have that in place for everybody that's getting their units delivered. Now they have a team to help them with their loan package and other things. So that's what I love about Noriega. They're not just a builder. They're like, okay, you're buying something from us. We back it. We build it. We're a premier builder. So therefore, we're very confident that you'll be able to get the mortgage that you need, especially since you put down 40%. And especially since their property values go up. So they know by the time it's built that you're going to have a 50% or 40% loan to value. So they don't even, that's why they're helping people out. And so they get paid. They get to write paper twice instead of just once. So that's why they're a preeminent builder in the DR. But I just had to show you that because it's awesome. And in case, look, in case you guys missed, a lot of people missed this. I was in the DR, 10 months ago, and this came up. But it was, the 2 bedrooms were all sold out. The 1 bedrooms facing the forest, as I call it, that was all that was left in less than 5 days, 4 days. In fact, they told me on a Monday, and it was only 1 bedrooms facing the forest, like 4 of them was left on like Tuesday. So it was already gone. And immediately when I saw the project, I was like, I need one of these up top that overlooks the water. That's the spot. But they were gone. Couldn't get it. So hopefully that helps you out there. All right. So that's how we do it, ladies and gentlemen. That's how you can get real estate with no credit check, no qualifying, no barrier to entry all over the planet. So that's not just DR. I showed you Cancun. I showed you Playa del Carmen, and I showed you Tulum in Mexico, of course. Right. So that's how we've got to do it. Vanessa Gate found us on the Tuesday night live stream. Thank you so much for being here with the icon next to your name. Good evening, Boston SSN fam. My favorite subject. Haha, that's it. The favorite subject matter right now, because you got to dig yourself in, ladies and gentlemen. Get your assets in 2021. Inflation is skyrocketing. How are you going to stay ahead of inflation? If you have a job, you're going to need extra streams of income to stay ahead. If you have real estate or if you have a business, you can always stay ahead because you can raise your prices accordingly. Simple. That's the assets that you want. The ones where you can raise your price accordingly so you can keep pace with inflation so you're not losing money. All right. That's what you want. That's very important. So that's why this year we've concentrated on a few things. Investments, whether that's stocks, crypto, real estate. We've also talked about businesses and how to start up a business. But real estate is a whole different animal because you get to receive appreciation oftentimes. The value of your property goes up over time, except you don't have to wait 20 years. The property value can go up in a year, in 5 months, in 3 months. Just what's happening with this pre-construction right now. You buy now, and 6 to 8 months later, they're selling the second phase or the third phase for more, which means you get appreciation on your property. What better way can you get into the real estate game than right now? especially when you have a situation. This is where we don't have a recession. Because keep in mind, things can change very quickly, like in 2007 and 8, where all of a sudden now they switch up and now there's a recession. And instead of putting down 10% or 15%, they want 30% down payments. They want way more to get in because they can't get the paper. They don't get that derivative. They're not able to get loan packages anymore because the credit markets dry up and they know you can't get a loan. So even if you pay for it in the end, knowing that there's going to be a problem with getting credit, they can't sell it. So property values start going down. Now, I'm going to say this for everybody who may be new to real estate. When you own your real estate, it doesn't really matter what the value of your property is if you are renting it out. It only matters if you live in it and then you're trying to do something like get a home equity line of credit. But if you're doing it for renting or vacation rentals, short-term rentals, then if your property drops, who cares? The only thing you're going to care about is the amount I charge going to drop? And generally in a recession, I have news for you, ladies and gentlemen. Guess what happens? The people who still have money, they still go on vacations. They still do short-term rentals. They still pay the normal rate. So that's the beauty of having a vacation rental property, short-term rental properties. You're not going to lose that much. Sure, I shouldn't say the price doesn't go down entirely, but all I'm trying to say is something that I rent $300 a night. Okay, there's a recession. So now I charge $250 a night. Okay, so what? I'm still making money. So the value of my property doesn't really matter. That's not where the value of the property is when you do short-term rentals. The value of the property is how much can I rent this for on a nightly basis or a weekly basis or a monthly basis. So remember, in real estate, that is like your number one thing. And that's why real estate, the wealthy people have real estate or businesses, because you are immune, in my opinion, when you are renting out. And especially when you're in a certain environment. Like I say, you just can't have any old cheapy joint. I never recommend that. That's why I did like going. I went to check out that Portales de Punta Cana. I didn't go to the site, but I went to CRISPR also, but it was in a messed up neighborhood, gentrification. So to me, even if they had amenities, I didn't like it because it was in a messed up neighborhood. So that is what happens with real estate. When real estate prices go down, it's a tier. The higher priced properties, they drop, and they stack on top of each other. So when you go from high to medium to low, all of them drop in price. But what happens is, for recovery, it goes the same way. High pops, middle comes up, and then the low valued properties, they rise a little. So that's why location matters. That's why how much you buy property for matters. So keep that in mind, because the more people have money than you think, and those people want to live in nice places. So that's why the high-end properties go up faster, quicker. They get a quicker recovery, and that's why. So those are the things you have to think about. All right, boss, do you know about standalone house prices in the DR? Yeah, you're talking about villas. Yes, that's what I call villas over there instead of homes or houses. But yeah, villas. Now they're all over the map. But I will tell you this, Vanessa, you've been traveling, but I've been telling people. I posted some stuff up I'll give you an example. Primavera Residences 2. Originally, you could get for $60,000, you can get a 2-bedroom villa. It was only about 1,100 square feet. Then they had 70,000. They had like a 1,400 square foot villa, 2-bedroom, upstairs, downstairs. 80,000 was a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, upstairs, downstairs. The 60,000 and 70,000 villa sold out. The $80,000 villa you can't buy right now unless you pay $125,000. That is the price now for the 3-bedroom, 2-bath villa. That's about, I think it's 1,600 square feet. That's the price, 125. You could have bought it 8 months ago at 80. So this is what's been happening. Oasis del Lago on Vista Cana, the same type of situation. So villas are rising. It just depends. And I'm talking about this is in Punta Cana. So, and of course, home prices, there's homes all over in the DR besides Punta Cana area. You know, like Sosua Village has homes, but now their Ocean View homes are $1 million. I mean, they're well into the millions too now. They're not just 1 million, 1.1. They're like 1.5, 1.6. It's crazy. And I did Sosua Ocean Village like 8 months ago, 9 months ago. I did a video on it. And all their condos for 80 grand are sold out. They had 2 bedroom, 2 bath, no credit check whatsoever. They carried the note for 5 years, I believe. 5 years. So even after they're finished, done with pre-construction, they were carrying the note for the additional 2 or 3 years. And then at that time, they would, I guess, depending on how you were paying, they would carry the note. It was crazy. I was like, oh my God, it was beautiful. But that I didn't make it out there to Sosua or Cabarete. But it's standalone prices. That's what I was actually looking for originally, because we have this feature on the SSN Lifestyle where there's going to be a property that founding club members can actually use as their own, so to speak, meaning rent. So they didn't buy it, but now you guys are the only ones that can offer it available for rent, along with SSN Lifestyle itself as a company. But that's it. So no homeowners fees, no maintenance, no nothing. You just send renters there and you receive commission. Founders Club members only are the only ones that can do it. So I started looking for a villa because, quite frankly, I was still thinking 8 months ago. I was still thinking, okay, I'll just get a villa, 140 grand, 2,000 square feet in one of these places. Even if it was in Primavera, it would be cool, right? But they never had a villa that big. And then I said, okay, Oasis del Lago. Well, Oasis del Lago now is 200 grand, 250 grand. It's crazy. So all the villas that have any size to them, over 1,600 square feet to 2,000, now they're all like 200K. Whereas 8 months ago, I could have bought one for 140, 125, 130, but I wasn't, I wasn't into it other than the condos. And now that I started SSN Lifestyle, if I would have started last year, then that would have came up earlier. Then when I was there, I'd have been like, okay, I got to get this one in the West Village, because they're in the West Village. They had some stuff, 125,000 for like 1,800 square feet. It was crazy, but I didn't like their complex. But yeah, I know all about the villas. I started looking. What are your thoughts on wholesaling or flipping? Curtis Davis, Mr. Financial. Look, there's ways you can do wholesaling and flipping, but I never liked that scenario. Simply because I like good karma, simply put. Because when you start doing wholesaling and flipping, that you're working against the owners oftentimes. So what I mean by that is, I'll give you an example. So let's say I know for a fact that a property, I'm flipping and wholesaling. I know the property's worth 200,000, 205, and it's a fixer-upper, right? Even in the fixer-upper status. But what do? I go see the owner and I tell them I'll give you 160. Because I'm just going to turn around and flip it to somebody and make a quick 10,000 or 15,000, because I'm going to give it to them for 170, 175. So that's how the wholesale and flipping works, because otherwise you can't buy it at 205 and then put 30 grand into it or 20 grand into it if the property's only worth 250, right? So that's the reason why I don't really talk about wholesaling or flipping. Now, if somebody genuinely is selling a property that's a fixer-upper and he says, yeah, I'm selling it for 160, okay, I'll do that. But knowing full well you're talking somebody because they haven't talked to a realtor, they're, a lot of people don't like dealing with realtors. They're like, they don't want to pay the 6% or 3% or 5%. So a lot of people come in and try to do these deals and then usually it's an elderly or older people. And then they start telling them, oh, well, you got to worry about taxes. And they start giving them this little negative stuff going on. But anyhow, all said and done, wholesaling is fine. Flipping is fine. The only thing is when the economy or housing prices go down, you don't, if you're not in a market where housing prices are going up, then it gets very hard to wholesale and flip houses. That's the only thing. A property, B property, C property, working class immigrants. Exactly. That's exactly right. In case you don't understand what he means, there's A class of properties, B class, and C class, meaning A is top, B is next, C, and then once you go below, well, C is not usually that good either, but D is bad. That's a bad neighborhood. Cocatel Golf and Country Club Punta Cana has standalone houses. There's a bunch of USA expats currently living there, retired. That's right, Victor Marrero. But those homes are expensive. They're not like 150, 200 grand. Cocatel is a big time spot. If you want to live the rich life on the east side of DR, you need to buy a villa in a place called Casa de Campo. One of the residents there is Julio Iglesias. Yeah. Okay. Right. Well, that won't work. Thanks, Victor. I'm going to check some out. Yeah. In fact, here we can do I'll do it right here so you can see. Residences. I'll pull it up for you so you can get an idea. So when you're looking for this type of property, you're gonna see something very, very interesting. Let me see if I can find one. Uh-oh, hold on. I can't find one yet. Let's see. Let's see if I can pull this up here. Cocatel Real Estate. Here we. Oh, okay. I'm going to do it a different way because it's not cheap over there at Cocatel. They have a golf course too, and a lot of expats do live there. He's right about that. So you're going to be able to see some of these prices right now. So we'll get an idea here. Oh, are we going to be able to pull this up here? What's happening? Okay, here we go. Sorry for the delay. I'll be back on some serious Wi-Fi on the next live stream. Okay, so say 75 big houses, 5,000 square feet. Lovely. 3 bedroom, 3 bath, lake and golf views in Lake Village at Cocatel, 365. Okay, but that's not a villa. So let's see. They're calling these 2 bedroom villas 575. This is the type of pricing over in Cocatel. It's pricey. Very pricey when it comes to the villas. The condos seem reasonable. But Cocatel's kind of big too. So it does depend. There's a place called Sea Dreams that I actually went to go see. There's Sea Dreams 1 and Sea Dreams 2, but it was on another Cocatel golf course that was actually run down and not being in use. And there was no stores or shopping or nothing nearby. It was just basically condos, and then you walk across the street and there was a golf course, like I said, that they were renovating and fixing up. But where these guys are, this is a whole different place. This real one, 500. Yeah, it looks like you're talking 500,000 for a villa and up in Cocatel, just to give you an idea. I already knew the prices over there, but I figured I'd pull it up on the screen because 600K, 690. Yeah, the homes are big, but if you're going to buy a 4,000 square foot house, you can live in America anywhere, for that matter. And you can see the picture over here on the right. So, just giving you a preview of that Cocatel area, or if some people call it Cocatel, but yeah, 600. 1 million. Yeah, that's the area. That's high price, high rent district. Just like higher than Ghana, which is kind of interesting. Okay, thanks, Victor. I'm going to go check out some out. I have a friend who has upgraded to bigger home. The previous home sitting vacant. Needs bathroom refurb. I recommend just rent out to tenant. Yeah, Yeah, it's hard to leave a house sitting empty, because when you leave it sitting empty, it needs maintenance, it needs upkeep, and you don't want certain functions of the house sitting idle. No Julio money though. Exactly. Curtis D. The wholesale of homes are getting saturated with people trying to do that. Thanks to Dean Graziosi, Cardone, and a few others pushing the wholesale biz. Less competition in multiplex. Exactly. Plus the fact 3% down in the United States FHA for up to a fourplex, and your credit score only needs to be around 640, 660. So why mess around with wholesaling? I mean, to me, lots of competition is correct. And that's all the way. Some of the artists that have been spotted in Casa de Campo, Beyonce, Jay-Z, Rihanna, Justin Bieber, Drake, Mark Anthony, Jonas Brothers, many others, can't wait to own a villa there. That's funny. Wholesaling. Oh my God. That's funny stuff right there. Casa de Campo. Okay, hold on. Casa de Campo. I'm not familiar with that. Let me go look. Where's this at? I don't know where it is. I don't know where it is, but I'm gonna go look it up. Might as well get a little education today for everybody, right? Um, I was looking for a more secluded place in the DR, close to nature for a biz. Oh, well, then you can find those. Those are over the. Just you can find those outside of Puna Cana, outside of any major city. They have places or they have villas. It's just the infrastructure, right? If you want to be in the middle of nowhere, that's what's going to matter. So, Casa de Campo, here we are. What is this? Oh, wait, I don't know if this. Oh, it's okay. I guess this is. Oh, this appears to be some sort of resort. Over. It looks like this is in Sosua. Oh, on the water, similar to Cap Cana. Okay. All right. Here, looky here. Oh, this is rentals. Oh my, 9,000 to 13,000 per night. Yeah, you know who's going to live there. I don't know. Is this Dominican money or what? Is this American money? This is crazy here. Uh yeah, 5,000. Now you know why they hang out there. OC's not allowed. OC's definitely not allowed. This is crazy. Oh, looks like the Kardashians stayed there too. Okay. I don't see any. Oh, for sale. That's what I messed up on. Let's see. Here we go. Yikes. $15 million. 1 million. Oh yeah, this is high end here. Anything over a mil. Yeah, look at these prices, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, 550 for a 3-bedroom duplex, golf view. Yeah, that's the high rent district. It says La Romana. La Romana. La Romana. Romana. Oh, this isn't La Romana by that's not too far. That's not too far inland. Let's see. Is this down by San Domingo or Santa? Yeah. Let's see how far outside it is. Very, very interesting. All right. Uh, yeah. Some states require a license to wholesale of your sale more than 2 homes in 1 year. Wow, I didn't know that. Yeah, I haven't done that. Amenities not necessary. Okay, yeah. Because about an hour from your Puna Cana condo, I think we can go there and enjoy the amenities like a day pass. Yeah, I don't know what amenities they're going to have more than what's in Puna Cana, but I'm not driving. Friend can get rehab loan and then have a property management company rent out. That's it exactly. You can get a FHA rehab loan, 203. Come to think of it, once again, there's always ways to do something. Let's see. Is this at La Romana like they said? Yes, it is. That's not too far. That should be halfway between, right? Yep. There we are. All right. So about an hour away, you say, from Punta Cana? Yep. All right. That's where all the rich people stay. You know what's kind of funny is they have pre-construction condos over there. That's what's kind of funny. They have pre-construction condos over there. So I got to get a drink, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, we're 1 hour in. Please smash the like button so the YouTube algorithms know we're in the house, giving valuable information. No credit check, no qualifying, no barrier to entry, pre-construction condos all over the world, Mexico, DR. And I'm going to get into something else as well. So let me go to, in fact, I'm going to go all the way across and see if I can pull up Philippines pre-construction condos. All right. Third world country. Pre-selling, as they call it. Let's go look that up, right? I'm going to pull this up. So we'll see what we can do there as well. Grant Card, Melody Bonita, welcome to the SSN Nation Tuesday night live stream with the icon next to your name. Miss 24 streams of incomes in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. Grant Cardone was on Clubhouse speaking for a few hours today. We'll be on again tomorrow at 5 p.m. Yes, I've caught him on Clubhouse before. And Grant's a very interesting character, I must admit. Eric, you may run into the Beeb. Yeah. Well, I'm not staying in La Romana anytime soon. I'm not going over there as far as even if I was on the island, I don't think I'm going over there. I smashed like, but thank you so much, Miss Melody Bonita, Miss 24 Streams of Income. She does have books, ladies and gentlemen, that helps you in business, finance, psychiatry, even, and her own YouTube channel and Clubhouse. So that you can find her under her name. She's not hard to find. Longer a property stays empty, the more the building breaks down, just like an empty barn. Exactly, Wilson Koo. Exactly. And a lot of people don't realize that. So when you are doing your real estate renting, you have to keep in mind letting it sit there vacant for months. That's not a good thing. You need people water moving, for items flushed. You got to do that. It's not a good thing to let your property just stand still. It deteriorates. Hey, Miss Bonita, good evening. I got a call from my guy in Mexico last week warning me of price hikes. Exactly. That's what's going to happen, Vanessa. They already have the infrastructure, so their prices will hike faster than in a place like Dominican Republic or even in the Philippines, because they already have an infrastructure. They already have designated tourist zones. They know how many people are going to come into their tourist area. So they already have a general idea that when they build the train, how many more people are going to be in that city. So it's no surprise to me that their prices would escalate a lot faster than most places. So I'm going to show you guys this right here, just to let you know, even over in Asia, don't be fooled. Architecture is off the chart no matter where you are. It's not just for one area of the world. So we're going to go over here to the Philippines. All right. So look at this. I can't pull this stuff down. Let's go. Let's get this off of here. I didn't want to view that. Here we are. They build properties a little bit differently, but they still have the amenities. I'm trying to figure, well, just by looking, I can't tell which is which, but I'm going to go with these condos by the water, just to let you guys see the amount of projects that they're doing over here in the Philippines. Look at this. That looks like 6 projects. So what's happening is they have builders, like the Philippines is not known for being a builder paradise, but they're having a lot of Asian, Australian companies come over here and build these high rises. The high rises are nice. They're building them almost like a hotel where they have a lobby, just like in downtown Miami. They're building them with the lobbies, and it looks almost like a hotel lobby, but they're like nicer, like someone's home. And they have security and they check you in. and then you go up to a person's condo. It's that simple. I wanted to get something by the water. So let's go with number 4. If they're going to show us. This looks just like a map. They're not going to show us the units. Oh, here we go. All right. I don't know what that is. That's 13,576,000. If I remember right, I think it was 50. That might have been 50 to 1. So that would mean that can't be 600,000. Or it could be. I guess it could be, especially if we start talking about Rockwell paintings. But I don't know what that is in American money, but I think it might be like 600 grand. But this is studio, 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, 46 square meters for a 1 bedroom. That's pretty small. You guys should understand what 46 square meters is, only around 500 square feet, which is the equivalent of most 1 bedroom apartments around the world. So it's not outrageous. Yeah, that 13,000, I would be shocked if that can't be 600 grand. That'd be outrageous. So let me see if I can find any more pictures. New launch, the seasons. This is okay. We got to find out how much this is, because I know good and well that better not be $900,000. I'm gonna go look this up real quick, just so you guys, just so I can get it. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Pesos to dollars, right? Oh, they use pesos too. Yeah, it's the 18,000 is $362,000. So this season's residence is here, which is kind of nice. Now, when I stayed in the Philippines, I stayed in a place like this in Manila, and they generally had city views. They had shopping all around. They created shopping zones, so you didn't have to go no more in the block. They created zones for social areas where you would actually have parks, so you could have concerts in the park. In fact, that's what they were having when I was in the Philippines. And this right here is only 50 square meters, and they want $362,000. That is pretty pricey for the Philippines. So even the Philippines is getting in on the action. Just to give you guys an idea, I want you to see this, because a lot of you may be thinking that it's cheap everywhere, but it's not so much cheap. But they do have properties in other cities that are going to be in the lower section, under 350,000. So this brings up the question: 362,000 for a studio or 1 bedroom in Philippines, and I don't know where Macarta is, but or 400,000 in downtown Miami. That's the question, right? And what you have to understand is nothing changes. All right, nothing changes. People are still traveling. This is vacation destinations. The Philippines is a vacation destination as well, right? So once again, you have to start thinking, and look at this. They have the rates in. Look, they even give you this. This is what everybody should have. Month to month occupancy. They're letting you know when prime time is 80%. In fact, let's see if we click on this, if it shows. This is special right here. Not too many places will give you this information. This is awesome. So now you can tell 7,000. Yeah, they're letting you know. So January, February, March, April, just like in most tropical zone areas, prime time. And then it goes down. Occupancy rate is up in it's in the upper 70s during prime time. Then in March, it drops significantly, then starts going back up. So it looks like their average is only about 50 to 60% for the Philippines. There's a reason. Remember, the Philippines is almost a third world country. So you got to keep that in mind, right? So they started doing, after they built these mega cities, they started putting in these towers. And right now, the more they build, people are coming. And like I said, they already have the infrastructure for shops and malls. They have malls that are off the charts. It's ridiculous, but nobody there can afford them. So the malls are empty damn near. It's crazy, but they're building the infrastructure and people will come. So you have to keep that in mind. So they're not immune. They're doing it over there in the Philippines. All right, let's go. All right, she says, and there we go. Hey, at Wilson Coup, cost of repair would be more than the rental agency. Exactly. That's what happens when you let a place sit. Madrid's city center in Portugal, the Algarve, are hot for short-term rentals. I still have hopes to own at least a one-bed Airbnb in Madrid city center. Oh, man. Well, if you want to own something in Madrid city center, you better get on it, because and the Algarve area is in Portugal is hot. Both, I mean, you might. It's almost like too late, because remember, these cities aren't old. Here, let's do it. Madrid. Let's go. Madrid, Spain. Pre-construction condos. Let's go. Everybody's in on this little phase right here. Let me see if I can find some. I'm going to go with this one here. If it's Lucas Fox, let me go look and see if this works. Yeah, here we go. So we'll just do it. This is how we do it, ladies and gentlemen. In case you're new here, if you like what we're talking about tonight, stay tuned. We have other conversations during other live streams, which the next live stream will be Friday night live stream. No Wednesday night live stream, because I'm going to be traveling. But Friday night live stream, please catch it. Please hit the like button. And if you like what we're talking about, please subscribe to the channel. All right. So this is a problem. This is a problem. 1.85 euro for these villas. That's over 2 million US. Apartments. This is New York. 1 million for a 4-bedroom, 2,000 square feet. It looks like you're about to only be able to get this apartment down there. Here we go. 400,000. Madrid City over in Chambéry. So, yeah, last remaining units. This is looking like New York, ladies and gentlemen. I had a feeling it was. Madrid's like been old school, new school, built up, always on the charts. All right, let's see what they have here. Okay, we're starting downtown Miami, 440,000 for a 1-bedroom. So that means, and it's only a 420 square feet, not even the 500 square feet. And you're going to be in city center, just to give you an idea. So this is like downtown Miami, quite frankly. So, hey, if you're going to spend 400 in Madrid, you can spend 440 in Miami or anywhere. Well, I shouldn't say anywhere, but even downtown LA, you can get a condo for 440. So, all right. Well, there we go. I gave you that little treat for the Madrid area. Let's see. Yeah, it was 50-1. I knew it was like something. I thought it was, but I don't know why they said the 18,000 represents 362,000 USD. So I thought it would be, a little different. So I don't know if my math is off or whatever, but it's kind of crazy. Oh, it's 5,100. Okay, maybe that's why my math is off. All right, I'd rather invest in Singapore than Philippines. You have to consider the political government stability. Yeah, I have to admit you're right about that. Singapore is better than Philippines if that's what you're going to go. That's one of the problems I have about going that far. If you're going that far, then Philippines probably would not be your stop. You would probably just go all the way to Singapore, which you'll like that better if you're a U.S. citizen. FP released news articles saying that the housing prices have increased globally and pushing out any affordable housing for middle classes. That's right. Wilson Coup, it's already been happening. And the reason why it's been happening is because, let's face it, all of the modern monetary theory, the governments have been printing money and giving it to the rich. So the rich turn around and buy property, which increases the value. Ordinary citizens have no such luxury. You're not able to get 2% loans and get $5 million, right? You're not able to get 2.5% loans and get $10 million, and then be able to go and buy up millions of dollars worth of properties in these cities and hold them. Meanwhile, the ordinary citizen is priced out, and that increases the overall value. Like I said, you guys need to study the United Kingdom, England, and in London. And that used to be a family neighborhood, affordable housing. But then they started doing just what I just showed you in the Philippines, where they started building like these high rises, and that's how it started. And then businesses, because they get easy money, they were able to borrow like $50 million. So then they went in and bought up the ordinary citizens' homes, and they overpaid for them. They renovated them, then put them back on the market for $1 million, million and a half. And then the other companies or other businesses that also has that free, almost literally free money, turns around and buys those places for $1.5, $2 million. And that's why right now London is one of those places similar to New York, where ordinary citizens can't live there. They can't. Middle class is done. They can't return. They can't pay 1.5, 2 million, $3 million for homes. It's ridiculous. Singapore is definitely safe and clean. Exactly. Singapore is not cheap. That's correct. Like HK, that's the downside with Singapore. That's for sure. That's just the downside of hey, any place that you hit the keyword safe, clean, government's pretty strict with any nonsense activity, you're going to pay. That's the price you pay. But again, that's a long way around from where we're at right now in the U.S. That conversion is correct. Okay, 5,100 to 100. Wow. Things are changing. Their currency is going downhill. Wilson Koo, the government has finally agreed that it's happening publicly. Before that, they were saying that it was not true. Exactly. But everybody here at SSN Nation, we've been talking about this for years. We knew it was coming. It was just a matter of time. In fact, it already started like even a year or two ago. It's just that everybody's in denial, and then the media plays along, listening to CNBC, Bloomberg, and all these other talking heads, business channels going, and Federal Reserve people going, oh, no, nothing's happening. No worries. And so therefore you get caught up. But anyhow, let me know what you guys thought about that Philippines, the Asia market. Anybody have any ideas on that market? Marrero already mentioned Singapore, which is over on that side of the world. And think about this. I'm going to tell you guys what one time when I was in Australia, and I was staying, and I told this story before, when I was staying in Port Macquarie. And Port Macquarie is like this little town that's on the water. It's just chilled. It's not even, I guess it could be a tourist zone if it wanted to, because it's on the beach is right there. And I was staying at this place, and across the street, they're selling condos. So it was only it's a while back, but it was like $150K for like a 3-bedroom condo, and you had ocean view. That's how close it is to the water. So mind you, I have a bank account in Australia, right? So I go across the street and I'm like, hey, I want to buy this. These guys, they freaked out. They were like, what? They were like, oh, no. You can't. You're not an Australian citizen. They gave me all this no stuff. It was funny as hell. I was like, hey, man, I think you're discriminating against me. I had to come over here and mess with you. I wasn't really going to buy anything over here, but now that you're acting like this, I think I might want to escalate this a bit. So I had a little fun in Australia for a week while I was there, but I wasn't going to buy it. Port Macquarie is a nice place. But at that time, that property that is 150, I never looked, but let's go look. Let's go see. I wonder, I don't know if they'll have pre-construction, because there's not really that many places that it's not that big. Oh, wait. There's probably a Port Macquarie in somewhere else, right? Australia. Let's go. So let's see. Clearwater Apartments. We'll just pull one up just so I can show you guys see what happened. All right. This is a few years back. Let's see if they actually, their prices increased. right? It's always curiosity on real estate because you can be anywhere in the world and find things. Marrero, I read an article today that basically talked about the disappearance of the middle class if inflation and future tax increase rates continue. Only two classes left, the rich and us. That's it. It's too late, actually, Victor Marrero. This is why in 2021, I've been beating the drum, pounding the desk, saying, get your assets that pay us because it's already too late. The ship has already sailed. You guys don't understand the top 10% of the wealthiest own more than the bottom 50% combined. In fact, the top 1% own more than what the bottom 50% owns. This is how bad this is. It's already happened. And I won't get into political stuff, but I'll just put it in this phrase. 1980, there was a president that was elected who started this so-called trickle-down theory. When he did that, that's when the middle class changed, because the war on unions, the war on workers, the war on the middle class began at that time because they allowed the rich people to get free money while the poor people sat around with their hands out going, where's our job? Where's our raises? Where's our money? And they called it trickle-down theory. There's no such thing as trickle-down theory. When have you ever seen the rich go out here and say, you know what, because we got these extra 50 million, $100 million, we're going to go down here and build in the low income area some affordable housing and apartments? When's the last time you hear that kind of nonsense, right? You're never going to hear that. These guys are out here buying boats, yacht, jets, planes, all this other stuff, multi-million-dollar homes in vacation ski areas, going to New York, LA, buying crap, buying $200,000, $400,000 cars. Come on, man. It's all started in 1980, 81, 82. History. Check out history, ladies and gentlemen. It's not that old. That's when it started. And before that, it all trickled out when 1972, we went off the gold standard by Nixon. That changed it to where we're on the petrodollar. We went over to Saudi Arabia and said, back our dollar bill, right? Right. We'll protect you. We'll have bases there. Is that okay? Yep, we're good. So from that point on, that also contributed to the middle class getting obliterated. And it's happening right before your eyes right now, ladies and gentlemen. So get your assets, the ones that pay us, whether that's a business, whether that's a YouTube channel. I don't care whether you want to write books. You got to do something. And you got to get assets that can bring in some money over the rest of your lifetime. Because if you have pensions, if you have 401ks, if you have money in a bank account, any of that could be wiped out at any time. It's almost like they already have their hands on the rug, getting ready to pull it out from underneath you. But instead, they have their hands on the rug and they're going, hold on now, wait, we're going to give you guys, the rich guys, we're going to give you more money. Okay, we're going to figure out how to funnel you some more money. We're going to the taxpayer is going to pay more in taxes one way or another. We're going to increase rates. But now we're going to run out of money. You guys know this, right? So get your assets. We're giving you money to grab some assets. And then they're going to pull the rug. And everybody who does not have assets or any way to have revenue coming in, you are going to be in the lower class. So if you think the poverty level is somewhere around $25,000, $26,000 a year, wait till it's around $45,000 a year. As soon as they pull this rug out from underneath everybody in the next 3 to 6 months, it's going to be bad news for everybody who is not heeding the warning about getting your assets. All right, I'm sounding like this guy that's prepping for something. Feds and FUDs, exactly. Vietnam, yes, it's cheap, and doing that condo thing too. Yes, all these places too far away from me. I heard Vietnam is cheap. Yes, it is. Thailand, Vietnam, Panama, and Belize are doing villas too. That's right. Everybody is. This just goes to show you what I keep telling you. There are a lot of people who have money all over the planet. These same people still will be traveling, even if the 70% of the population is suffering around the world. That 30%, They have so much money that their families and their friends can still travel and go around. And 30% of the population of a planet, there's 7 billion, right? Okay, that's still 2 billion people, ladies and gentlemen. Start doing your numbers. So if you have an asset that these people are still going to come to, those that do have the money, you better start getting those assets lined up. And that's why I keep saying, make sure you do upscale. So then that way you always are going to be able to rent to upscale clients. They are, and some are size of villas in one floor. Jeez. Wow. Yes, they are squeezing out middle class, only rich and ultra rich. Exactly, Curtis Davis. That's exactly what it is. And we talk facts here. The only thing trickling down is FUD. Exactly. That's it. 2008 was a warm up to this coming winter. Exactly, Wilson Koo. That's what we've been talking about here, ladies and gentlemen. In case you're new here on the SSN Nation, that's why you have to get prepared. All right? You have to be prepared. Oh, they didn't bring up my Port Macquarie. Oh, wait. This looks like Port Macquarie to me. Hold on a second. This looks like the joint that I don't remember this. I don't know if this is the place. Let me go see. They have this little, this jutting out here, but this doesn't, let's see if this is it. Yeah, this is it. Look at these views, ladies and gentlemen. I want to find out how much this is now. I want to find out how much this is. Because, oh, sold out. Yeah. Yeah, this is no shocker. No shocker there. Huh. Now you see what I was dealing with. Do they even have prices? They don't even have prices here. What's going on with these guys? They don't even have prices. Okay, we're going to look at a brochure. This is just fun and games right now, ladies and gentlemen. If you have any questions, you can always ask. I'm trying to find prices. 2-bedroom. And yeah, see these views? These guys are downtown too. Yeah, see, they're right. Shops, cafes, medical center, parks. Yeah, and you can get to the water. See, it's like 2 blocks. Look at that. You just, it's cool. I love this place. I was trying to find price, but they don't have price anywhere. Well, it's sold out anyhow, so we're not going to be able to find the price on this. So that's just the way it is. Wait, hold on. Apartments. Nope, no prices. So no fun and games there, ladies and gentlemen. All right. But yeah, 2008, it definitely was a warm up. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're 1 hour, 28 minutes in talking about the real estate, the pre-construction. It's everywhere in the world right now. You know why? All that stimulus money, all the people that have been able to make more money, they started investing that money and they got to park it somewhere. You just can't keep it in a bank offshore. You can't keep it in a bank in the United States and earn 0.015%, right? So people are withdrawing and putting their money in stocks, crypto, real estate, gold, silver, precious metals, anything else they want to put it in, trying to save what could be lost or starting up a business. That's what you have to think about. That's what we're talking about. Even though it's a real estate talk tonight, that's part of it. That is actually part of it. The only trickling down is the FUD. There's 2008. Yep. Belize has some nice pre-construction as well. Yes, Belize, Costa Rica, all of that. Panama, Mexico, all third world countries are reaping the benefits right now. And I should, developing nation is what they call it now, but I still want to call it third world because I like where there's numbers. So it's 1, 2, 3, right? And it's easy to understand versus developing nation. But third world country is the term I use. And what ends up happening is the people, let's call it expats from around the world, retire there. Infrastructure starts being built up. And then eventually it prices itself out for the ordinary citizens. That's just how it works. And that's why you don't want to be caught with your hands down right now, because this may be a once in a lifetime opportunity. Because once it's gone, meaning you can't afford to buy it or they put in restrictions in place, meaning we want you to have a 780 credit score or an international credit score or whatever, Those are the things you have to remember. All right. All righty. So let's see. I lost that. Oh my. Gary White has become a member of the Stop Struggling Now YouTube channel page, part of the SSN Nation. Welcome to the Tuesday night live stream for members only chat. Thank you so much for being here. And he has now the icon next to his name. I appreciate your support once again, Gary White. All right, Vanessa K, have a realtor in Belize for beachfront property. Hey, Wilson Koo, just tell me, how much is it, man? Because Belize is actually 20, 30 years old now. People have been building down there for a while, at least 20, 30 years. So I haven't checked out Belize. I checked out Costa Rica and Belize like 20, 30 years back when they were trying to sell lots for $4,000, $5,000, $10,000. I was like, I'm not waiting for all that infrastructure to happen because there was nothing there, just dirt. So let us know. Guy is a Remax broker. Right on. Beautiful. Okay. Well, we'll go around the world since that's what we're talking about. International pre-construction. Let's go condos. Uh-oh. Hold on. Yeah. I need Belize, not Canada. I need Belize, Central America. Yeah, this looks like it to me. All right. It's reasonable. Reasonable. Starting at $199. Reasonable. $200,000. Well, okay. This is a 1-bedroom. Okay, 1-bedroom, $200,000. Whoa, wait, what? Studio. No, studio, $200,000. Studio 2 is 100 square feet. What? Oh, 800 square feet. Very nice size. 219. Okay. Very nice. Very nice. I like it. But let's see. That's a 1-bed. These are studios for 200. Okay. Yeah, prices have gone up. I haven't checked out Belize property in a long time. Property prices have escalated. Wow. That's interesting. Sunset Carib, located on the 2nd through 5th floor, 250. Oh, it's starting to escalate there. Okay. Not bad. San Pedro, 400 now, 389. That's interesting. Sunset Carib, here we go. Luxurious at La Serene, 399. 2-bedroom oceanfront penthouse, 445. Hey, why not? We're on a fishing expedition today. Real estate investing. This is what you do. Do your due diligence, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, it's on the water too? Okay. 450 though. 445. 1,500 square feet. 200 exterior square feet. Comes with a garage. Residences of Barrier Reef. This oceanfront condo has the garage. Pre-construction pricing opportunities. The developer's been building for 20 years. Hey, here, I'll put this in the chat room in case anybody's interested in Belize. I forgot to do that before. Services, swimming pool, telephone, water, road, maid service, internet. Okay, dock and pier is cool. Balcony, air conditioning. That's interesting. All right. 445, but hey, this is not grandma's Belize. It's come up. This is very, very interesting. You guys might remember I had Darcy on. Oh, I didn't have it on the screen. You guys didn't even see it. You guys might remember Darcy was on. She has property in, I don't know if it's in Costa Rica or Belize, but this is what I was looking at that you guys didn't see. This is the one I was referring to for $449,000 on the water, 2-bedroom, 2-bath. Oh, 2-bedroom, 2.5 bath, 1,500 square feet. New construction, reasonable. And I don't know the laws in Belize, quite frankly. I never went that far. So I don't know what you can do there as an expat or American citizen or citizens from another country. But I do know it used to be very lenient for you for your residency and things like that. Ambergris K, yep. Sapphire Beach, 120K. Let me go back and look. Did I miss that? Sapphire Beach, or was that Sunset? Okay, did I miss something, or is this something else? Okay, must be something else that she looked up. Let me go see. Sapphire Beach, pre-construction, Belize. Vanessa Comagate, please let me know if it's in Belize. Yes, here it is. 114,000. And it's that one Wilson Koo said. On the water. 114. Belize condos for sale. And it's on the bottom by the pool. Cool. Let's see. All right. Located less than 10 miles north of town on a high sandy beach. Under construction, phase 2, but this phase 1 unit is ready to go. Building 6 is in phase 1, overlooking one of the pools. Unit 6B, ground floor. This one's 114. But it appears this is awesome. This is a good price. Thank you so much, Vanessa Comagate, coming with the new. Oh, they started in 2011. Okay. North area, but they're still building these. This is a unit 17A at Sapphire. Oh, here we go. Unit 8C99A. This is different. Okay, 3-bedroom, 3-bath, 385, 2-bedroom, 349. So it looks like these 1-bedrooms are still like 120s, whether they're on the first floor or second floor. So that is very interesting. The huge discrepancy between 1-bedrooms and 2-bedrooms. So is this the secret hideout spot or not? There we go. There you go. I may have a chat with the broker and see what the details are. Exactly. Do that, Wilson Koo. Keep us posted. Yes, sir. Exactly. Vanessa Comagate saying, hey, she's wide open with an investment, just like everybody should be. If you want the details for SSN family, then we keep it in the club. Exactly. Exactly. These are nice units. Exactly. They are. 120 is a deal. Let us know about the pre-construction phase 2, phase 3. That would be well. And by the way, Wilson Koo did send me something for the strong block. We're 1 hour and 38 minutes in, ladies and gentlemen. So please smash the like button. All right. And if you like what we're talking about here, please subscribe to the channel and click the all notification bell. And if you really like what we're talking about, you can join as a member, as Gary White has done, and become a member of the Stop Struggling Now Nation. And be here on the Wednesday night live stream in the members only chat room on Wednesday night, but it's Tuesday night because I'm not going to be available tomorrow night. So I figured I'd run a live stream tonight and probably and hopefully help out other people from around the world, internationally and overseas, and see it's not just in America or Dominican Republic that we talk about. This phenomena, pre-construction, is happening all over the world right now. Keep in mind, a sense of urgency would be such a thing as, what happens if there's another 2008 crisis and prices drop and you do not have an asset that can pay you money? And you know what happened in 2007 and 8? Not only did prices drop, people lost their jobs, people lost their homes and didn't have assets where they would have revenue coming in. You don't want to be that person. You can live with your value of your property going down. You just can't live with your property going down and you have no revenue coming in to boot. That's the stinger, right? So set yourself up for success now, ladies and gentlemen, before it's too late. All right. I've been talking like this for 2.5, 3 years. So you've had plenty of time. But anybody that's new here, please check it out. Oh, by the way, did any besides I think Wilson Cruz said he saw the trailer earlier. Let me know if you saw the trailer before the live stream or before you got on the live stream. If you saw the SSN Lifestyle trailer, there's a link down below, of course, for that. And that's also an opportunity where you could start earning money based on referrals, things like that. And it's just in pre-launch, so you're on the ground floor. That's an opportunity for you as well. All right. Now, let's go. Wilson Cruz dropping some more gems. All right. These are nice units. He says Caribe Island as well. That's what Vanessa Comegate's saying. All right. I like that. Very nice. They are U.S. friendly. That's true. The tax situation down there is like owning any property out of U.S. in the Caribbean. Beautiful. All right. Well, we like that, ladies and gentlemen. All right. We're going to wrap this up. Unless anybody has any further questions or any comments or just want to talk about another subject matter, please let me know. Hopefully you have enjoyed this little around the world type of real estate investing ideas and something else. So let me go to, I'll do this before I end. Let me go to 501. Residences, Miami. Let's go downtown Miami. 501 downtown. I'll go there. All right. So everybody can see this. Let's see what the prices are because they're starting to go up. So remember all those other properties around the world were 400 grand? Well, they still have studios. These prices are dropped. The 501, when it first came out, they were selling these like 340, I believe. Oh, starting at 304. Okay. So that's probably what it was. The one bedrooms, the low fours, were definitely 450. And the two bedrooms, I can't remember the price on those. But this is 501 Residences, downtown Miami, ladies and gentlemen. Literally, look at this payment plan. 5% to reserve, 15% of contract mid-October, 20% at groundbreaking in March of 2022, and then 10% in Q1 of 2023. Talk about one hell of a nice payment plan. That is awesome. All right. So basically 20%, but well, by mid-October, and then another 20% due March 2022. Once again, and this won't be done till 2024. Now, 501 Residences, in fact, everybody who's in the chat room, oh man, I might have messed up. I did mess up. You guys didn't see this. I might have messed up. God dog it. I wanted to give you guys some of those other links, but I'm putting in the 501 now, and it looks like I was just talking. But 501 is downtown. It's a few blocks from, they don't even, hold on, let me go to the homepage. It's only a few blocks from American Airlines Arena, Bayfront Park. It's by I call it the monorail, the people mover. 40-story towers. And here we go. Let me see if they have they don't even have oh, here we are. See, here we are, ladies and gentlemen. That's where 501 is. All right. And there's American Airlines Arena, Bayfront Park. This also is the way to well, I'll go over here. This is the way over to you can see the cruise ships. So you get a win-win all the way around. And downtown means, I believe it's over here, is where they're making that trade center area, I believe. Oh, it looks like it's right next door. It could be, but it's somewhere around there. And the TiVo it might be here. I think it's here. Nope, the TiVo's right here, I think. But anyhow, 501 First Miami. No, TiVo sold out. 501 First Miami. Just giving you guys an idea. 408, 308 for studios, 408 for one bedroom, 659 for two bedrooms. And I don't know if these are luxurious as Nativo or not, but it's still what it is, downtown Miami. And there's lots of concerts, lots of events that happen. So this is a rental hotspot, lots of cruises, rental hotspot. And they're making business center downtown. So that just gives you an idea right there. So I had to point out the Miami residences, 501 residences also. So let me go back. I got to go back and get something real quick. I want to show, because I looked up the Sapphire Beach because you guys mentioned it, and I didn't put a link in the chat room for people to, get on that. So, all right, here we are, tax situation. Gary White, good evening, SSN family. He has his tagline too, let's get it. What a journey to become a member. That's right, Gary White. Thank you so much. I know you're outside the country, so I know there was a problem with trying to become a member. So thank you for being diligent, and thank you for your support. I appreciate it. I humbly appreciate it. Thank you so much for being here. And check Mahogany Bay. Wilson Koo making me go down the list. We can't check everything tonight over there in Belize. Hi, guys. Silverman Fox is here with the icon next to his name. Thank you so much for being here on the SSN Nation Tuesday night live stream with the members only chat. I appreciate you being here as well, Silverman Fox. Nice to see you once again. How do I get that beachfront lot for $8K and where's it? Silverman Fox, forget about it. It was Costa Rica and Belize like 20 years ago. You could get those beachfront lots for like $8K. Those days are over. Too late for that, man. You snooze, you lose. But there's some Belize for the Sapphire Beach Club and the real estate in Belize. You'll be able to find it there. More info. Mr. Wilson Koo, where is that lot? Oh, Wilson Koo put in 8,000 lot. Okay. We'll have to find out, right? Maybe he'll let us know where that is. He says, was that in response to check Mahogany Bay? Maybe that's what he means. Wilson Koo, where is that 8K lot? Yeah, we all want to know where that is. But I don't know about that long-term building from ground zero myself with the lot. But that's how it is. Just so people know, let's do it this way. Belize. I don't want to do it that way. Belize. Let's go Belize. Central America. Right? A lot of people may not know where Belize is, right? So I want to get a map up so you see where it is. A little small nation. Let's see. It's not coming up, man. I got the slow speeds happening, ladies and gentlemen. It's all right. We will get there sooner or later. All right. So you see it right below Cancun. All right. Not that far. So therefore, that's why a lot of people chose Belize versus going further down to Costa Rica. And other people pick Panama. All right. And now you see why Belize has always been a hot spot, because it's right here compared to where we are in the U.S. So easy way to get there, easy flight. No, not that far. So you're good. All right. So now everybody can see where that is. Oh, Mr. Wilson Koo, where's that lot? Silverman Fox is like, hey, we're waiting on that. Where's that lot at for 8K? Closer to Cali, too. Exactly, Vanessa Comagate. Exactly. Yeah, that's definitely closer. Definitely. And you have almost the same, well, no, the beaches are a little more calmer. It's a little bit different lifestyle there. It's not all hectic. So, that's the cool part. 8K download is through the realtor. Contact Eric. May have to do that through the email list to you all, as it is a small island and will take off once this info airs. Oh, Wilson Koo giving us some. Okay, hold on. We have to go back to something that's a hideaway. Wilson Koo, you're going to have to let me know. Are we talking about Mahogany Bay? Let me know. I'm hoping you're not. You're not. Are you talking about Mahogany? Yeah, Belize. You're talking about this is off the coast a little bit. This is a freaking. It's actually pretty cool. If this is where I think it is, let me see if this is where I think it is. Oh wait, hold on. Hold on. This is off the coast of Belize. Yeah, this is the hidden spot. Actually, tourists from all over the world know about this little so-called hidden spot, and they spend money on that little island. Yeah, 225 to 765K. Time to construct 5 to 8 months. If this is what you're talking about, yeah, this is a pretty cool place. Quite frankly, people go diving, fishing in the area. It's pretty laid back. I do know a little bit about it, but I can't pull it up. Let me find out if this is what he's talking about though. Oh, I didn't show you guys again. I messed up. All right. Here, let me get back to Mahogany where I was so you guys can see. It's like these little villas, which is kind of cool. Yeah, this is where I was reading the 225 to 760 feet, and their time to construct 5 to 8 months. So this is kind of cool. Little villas. I don't know if this is what he's talking about off of Belize or not, but we'll find out. All right. Let's see. All right. How do I get that beachfront? Yeah, I put that up again. All right. All right. So here's how this works, ladies and gentlemen. You send me an email at eric@stopstrugglingnow.com or support@stopstrugglingnow.com. Then you say, hey, I need that information from Wilson Koo, and then I'll send your information to Wilson Koo, and he can contact you directly. Because you can't leave information in our chat rooms, ladies and gentlemen. Only I can do that. Oh, here it is. Yeah, Eric may have to do that through the email list. It's a small island. Yeah, we'll take off. Yeah, it's been there for 7K, man. Just have something to show and sit on or enjoy a cookout. All right, now, boss, we have to check this out. That's right. Mahogany Bay is a condo project. The beach lot is different, guy. Oh, I was about to get excited, man. I was like, are we talking about Mahogany Bay? That little island. That's what I was thinking. Because I don't know what that little island was called. But let me know if you're talking about Mahogany, or if this is what you're talking about, Mahogany Bay Resort and Beach Club, or Mahogany Bay Village. Let me know what we're talking about here. Because we're back to that one location. I don't know how to pronounce it, but Ambergris K. We're back there. 637 for the nice little New Orleans style house or Charleston style house, right? But here goes a off-grid living, 1.4 mil. That's crazy. 700 acres, $10 million. Ooh, it's getting crazy in Belize. So once again, here's what I'm going to do. I'll go here because I don't know exactly what Mahogany Bay you're referring to. Oh, I know why it's beeping up. Okay. All right. It's not Mahogany Bay. That's why we're having a problem. It's New West K. 9,000 down for lots. Okay, you guys, I'm reading something else, but here's what's going to happen. We're going to pull this up. We got to pull this up, right? We can't let people hang like this. We're in Belize now. Let me go find this. Is this also an Ambergris K? I don't know where this is. West Bay, West K. Oh, West K. Okay. West K, Belize. Pre-construction. Let me go back. We'll have to use Google. Project. Okay, let's see. Okay, here we go. We have something. New listing update. Real estate. I can't find it, Wilson Koo. I can't find it. Not something called. Oh, whoa. What do we have here? What do we have here? 7,000 down. Property as low as 30. Oh, it's Remax. Okay, that's not. This is a feeder. So they want you to register, but it looks like there's something here. Easy residency. Yeah, their residency is pretty simple. We're not finding this. It's not coming up. So I guess it's too new for us. It's not coming up, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe Wilson K. Yeah, check my email. Yeah, I was doing that. Okay, so I have this from Koo, but the lots are 75 by 100. Financing available with 20% down. 45,000 purchase price. No HOA fees. That's sweet. $75 a year property taxes. First, these lots are being sold free and clear, so each owner can decide for themselves when to build. Okay. Mahogany Bay. Oh, it is Mahogany Bay Village. So that's what I was talking about. But you're talking about something else, though. The West K area, which I don't know what that area is, because if it's not Mahogany Bay, then where's West K? It's not coming up. As you can see on the screen, West K isn't coming up anywhere other than the Ambergris K. Hotspot. Here we go. Vanessa. Hey, boss. Okay. All right, no problem, Vanessa. I'll get it to you. Yeah. Wilson Koo. Let me know where this West K place is. All right. So I'm gonna send you Wilson. Looks for Vanessa's email. She wants info on the Belize. All right. So you're gonna have to send it to her. So I just sent it to you right now, live, as we're doing it. I will email you the details, and you can send to those who are interested. Okay, sounds like a winner. That sounds like a winner, ladies and gentlemen. You got some more nuggets. This time down in Belize. This is very awesome. Ambergris K. They're marketing that location. Man, this is awesome. They found another gem, ladies and gentlemen. And residency is easier than Dominican Republic, quite frankly. So once again, if you're here, please smash the like button, because we're talking real estate, pre-construction, no credit check, no qualifying. All you need is the down payment. Nobody's stopping you from entry. Only you, if you don't have the streams of income to pay for it. But other than that, you can always get streams of income. Check the channel, right? We have ways that you can make money. Podcasts, live streams, many different options to make extra streams of income. Get your free shares of stock down below from Robinhood and Webull. All right. Please do that. Have to do that if you haven't already. So this is very, very special. Again, some gems dropped, some nuggets dropped on a Tuesday night live stream. Hell, this makes up a case for having a live stream almost every night. And that's what it's like, right? Oh, man. I am going to connect with my contact and do a deal for SSN family. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, Wilson Koo. That's what I love to hear. Given that extra, that's what it is. The contacts, ladies and gentlemen. Wilson Koo bringing in some of his contacts to show some love, hopefully, for the SSN Nation. So stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. So this might be a prelude to what's going to be on the Friday night live stream, along with other topics as well. But imagine if there's something down in Belize that's $45,000, $30,000, put down 20%. and then it's a free and clear lot. And if it's in the right location with the right utilities already possessed in the area, that would be sweet. Can't go wrong there, right? You've seen it happen over the last 20 years. What's happened to the pricing, especially like at Mahogany Bay, Ambrose Cay Village. This is crazy. Prices have increased dramatically. I am going to connect. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to wrap this up tonight, 2 hours in. So please smash the like button. I want to thank you once again for being here. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for becoming a new member, Gary White of the SSN Nation. I appreciate that. But we're going to wrap it up now, ladies and gentlemen. So thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And please like, subscribe, and click the bell below so you get the latest updates. And I know it's hard out here. And that's why you have to keep striving, ladies and gentlemen. Don't give up by any means necessary. You have to secure streams of revenue this year. Time is running out, but you have to do it. You have to start taking your chance to make the dreams that you want to happen. You have to start those dreams now. And you have to set up your streams of revenue. Make sure that is on the top of your list. We're not trying to get credit right now. We're not trying to borrow right now. We're not trying to use anything with credit. We're trying to actually get things in order. So then this way, when things do go bad, we'll have our assets in place where we can still continue to have revenues coming in. If pension funds disappear, if the bank steals your money because they're doing bail-ins, if your retirement money from your 401k gets stolen, where are you going to be? That's what you have to start thinking about. This is a high possibility, ladies and gentlemen. They have right now in the government talking about the debt ceiling. They're raising the debt ceiling. We're $29 trillion in debt. They're going to start printing more money, but they have to raise the debt ceiling to do that. You can't keep robbing Peter to pay Peter. That's insane. That's what America has become. Instead of letting companies fail like they're supposed to in a capitalist society and then let the pieces fall where they may, they keep propping up corporation after corporation, bank and financial institutions after bank and financial institutions. This only hurts the little people because you're giving these people the money. They're mismanaging it, paying themselves millions, trillions of dollars, meanwhile paying the workers 1.1%. You know what I'm saying? These guys are out here making $4,000 a minute. Meanwhile, you're making $2 an hour or $2 every 15 minutes, $2 every 5 minutes. That's the difference. And that's why they're going to stay ahead of you. And that's why they're going to win. So you have to have your assets. So keep that in mind, ladies and gentlemen. And with all that said, keep your head up, keep moving, and I'm out.